Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for the weekly SmackDown Event Center report. And now here's the man that will bring you the happenings on WWE SmackDown every Friday night, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. This is episode 2531 of the show, and today is Saturday the 13th, 2025, 1:01 a.m. in the morning. That's right. 1 in the morning. He's like, what are you doing up this late? One, I have the weekend off, so I don't have to worry about going to bed. I can sleep in after I get done with this. And two, I'm old enough to do, So, after a long day. So, we're going to talk about SmackDown now. There's lots of going on in the color commentary position. We don't know. I thought Michael Cole and Corey Graves would take over, but I forget Corey Graves is doing Worlds Collide with Conan and JBL. Meanwhile, Michael Cole is, I don't know if he's been given the day off or something like that. But Vic Joseph and Booker T from NXT are in charge. As you know, they moved Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett to Monday Night Raw because Tessitore had a commitment to ESPN college sports, college football for Saturday. So there's that. Brock Lesnar ended up kicking off SmackDown, talking smack about John Cena, how he's going to beat John Cena. R-Truth comes out, stands up for John Cena, basically, and Brock Lesnar gave him an F5 for his troubles, but in the process of giving R-Truth an F5, Brock Lesnar split his pants. And I was like, Brock Lesnar just split his pants, ladies and gentlemen, giving R-Truth an F5. There's about many funny moments, and this could be another funny moment. I can see like everybody in the back going, nice butt, Brock Lesnar, or something like that. And I split my pants. And I hope he's got another pair of pants to change into. Because imagine going out there, you F5 somebody, you walk away, and you realize you split your pants. That's right, he split his pants. It was hilarious. I thought it was pretty funny. And it was hilarious, man. Let me tell you. Anyways. Then Sami Zayn was talking to Rey Fenix, who challenged him, who answered the open challenge for the United States Championship. And so Sikoa, in hanging out with his family, saying he's lost his bloodline, lost everything, and he said things are going to change because I'm going to get back the one title that I lost. So it seems like Sikoa is still not done with Sami Zayn. We'll find out for sure if that's the case. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn defended the title against Rey Fenix, with Zayn ended up winning the matchup. B-Fab was confronted by Kiana James and Julia after she was on the phone with Michin. And so, but Bo Dallas and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt Six, were addressing the Street Profits because they've been a little bit on the outs as of late. So, whatever happened there between the Street Profits, and I don't know if they're going to split up, losing the belts. How it B-Fab fit in all this? Well, we'll find out for sure. Meanwhile, the matchup was happening, but it ended up being a no contest when Kiana James got involved and Michin got involved with her kendo stick. Might be a tag team match down the road. Meanwhile, Aleister Black addresses Damian Priest. And now that Aleister Black's won the matchup, is it done with Damian Priest? I don't know. Damian Priest is done with Aleister Black. Aleister Black is a very dangerous individual, dude. That's for sure. The women's title was on the line. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, battle of beautiful young ladies and athletes, because they're both equal in height, but I think Jade Cargill got the muscle, but Stratton had the goal, but it was a double countout after Tiffany Stratton speared Cargill through one of the barricades, and then Nia Jax attacked Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. Will that lead to a triple threat match? We will find out for the championship. Chelsea Green and Alba Fire confronting Nick Aldis about getting a tag team title shot. Nick Aldis goes, I'll tell you what, this Tuesday the tag team title match is happening, but you can await the winner. And they say that's fine. So, and The Miz interrupts Aldis about getting him and Carmelo Hayes a tag team title shot against the Wyatt Six, and Nick Aldis goes, I'll think about it, take it into consideration. Now, then there was a video montage of Cena and Lesnar won their humble beginnings in the WWE. Brock Lesnar made his debut the night after WrestleMania 2002, while Cena made his a few more months down the road. And then they talked about the beginnings of OVW, the beginnings feuding with each other, and all that. So, now before the main event was Vero Rodriguez interviewed Rey Mysterio about Worlds Collide and how good it was, and Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, interrupts him and said, "Hey, if I win, you're going to come back out and put the title around my waist." So there's that. But then Captain Kelly interviews Sami Zayn. Carmelo Hayes interrupts Zayn, challenging him. The title, Miz is like, "What are you doing?" And says, "Listen, I want you to look out for me," and so we'll see what happens there. The match happened between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Orton never gave up, but Drew McIntyre resorted to some skullduggery to win the matchup. But then Cody Rhodes gets involved and attacks McIntyre, and then Cody Rhodes basically challenged him to a title match at Wrestlepalooza. And so that is where it ends. But we are not done yet. Like I said, this is the final SmackDown before WWE Worlds Collide. I got here picks and predictions for WWE Worlds Collide. And it looks like this. An 8-man tag team match or Lucha Atomicos match, or Atomica's match, is Laredo Kid and Octagon Jr., a.k.a. the Aztec Warriors, teaming up with La Parca and Mascarita Sagrada, known as Mini Nova in the WWE before as he wrestled there, went up against the LWO's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, Lince Dorado, and Abismal Negro Jr. And I picked Team LWO team to win the matchup. The AAA Latin American title will be on the line. El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., or a.k.a. Dr. Wagner III. The North American champion, Ethan Page. And one half of the tag team champions, the winner of the Lord Farquaad lookalike contest, J.D. McDonough and Dragon Lee. And I picked Dr. Wagner III to retain the championship. Meanwhile, mixed tag team matchup, Lola Vice teaming up with Mr. Iguana once again against Roxanne Perez and Finn Balor. Here's a crazy situation. Iguana is one half of the mixed tag team champions with La Hydra of Lux Toxicas, and it seems like every single time Lola Vice is flirting with Mr. Iguana, he looks over and La Hydra just nudges him. "What are you doing?" I think I love Lola Vice. She reminds me a lot of Melina with the attitude, with the booty shaking and all. But it's like you put Melina in an MMA world, and basically you got Lola Vice, and I think Lola Vice can and will be the next NXT Women's Champion. Mark my words, and that could happen. That could happen the following Sunday for the following Saturday, I do believe. So, excuse me. But in the end, though, however, my picture, Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana joined forces against Roxanne Perez and Finn Balor on the Judgment Day, and I picked Lola and Mr. Iguana to win the matchup. No more contenders for the Reigns Championship. Fabi Apache versus Natalia. I pick Apache to win. Tag team titles on the line. Pagano and Psycho Clown defending it against the New Day. Grayson Waller in the corner. And that's going to be the number one reason why I picked the New Day to win, because Grayson Waller could get involved in the matchup. And the AAA Mega title, which is the equivalent to the world title. And Hijo del Vikingo will defend it against Dominic Mysterio. And I picked Dominic to win that matchup, because everybody, including the Judgment Day and El Grande Americano, could be involved in that matchup. So there you go. I think I dropped my pen again. Nope, I got it right here. Alright. So there is that. So that is all the time that we have on this episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. But don't fret, we're going to give you the results of Worlds Collide. This on the next episode. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E and Door for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.